Taking a look ahead at the trading week beginning January 6th, we are going to be keeping an eye out for the January effect. The performance of January's first 5 trading days is sometimes used as an indicator for the month, and the month is often used as an indicator for the entire year. And it's got a fairly respectable success rate in predicting the year's overall trend. Now, according to some analysts, when the Santa Claus rally doesn't happen, which it didn't, January can be lower, but this relationship has been less consistent in recent years compared to its historical performance. So we're going to keep a close eye on how the first couple of days of January go. Let's call it the first 5 trading days. 2 are already in the book with some decent performance on the last day of the end of the holiday week. So we're going to keep an eye on that with stocks. We're also going to keep an eye on yields, which moved a little bit in the week, but not that much. And again, a lot of low volume, so we want to see the direction of yield. Next week, we also have a decent amount of Fed speak, the first Fed speak of the year, and we also get some auctions. Next week, we get San Francisco Fed President Mary Daly speaking, Fed Governor Christopher Waller, Fed Governor Michelle Bowman, Philadelphia Fed President Patrick Harker, and we also get the first bond auctions of the year, including a U.S. 3-year auction, 10-year auction, and 30-year auction, and a 10-year JGB auction. So we want to watch how those perform. Earnings and data next week, 27 companies with market caps of over $1 billion reporting, including Constellation Brands, Delta Airlines, Albertsons, TD SYNNEX, Acuity Brands, and Walgreens Boots Alliance. This is the last batch of earnings before the official start of the next earnings season. These are included in the new earnings season, but it's not necessarily considered the official start. In terms of data, Sunday night, Japanese services PMI and Caixin PMI from China on Sunday night. Monday, small to medium-sized business PMI data for Germany, the Eurozone, the UK, and the US, along with German CPI and US factory orders. Tuesday, we get Eurozone CPI and ISM non-manufacturing PMI in the US, as well as JOLTS job data in the US. Wednesday, German factory orders, ADP employment data in the US, and the FOMC meeting minutes. That evening, we get Chinese CPI and PPI. Thursday, German industrial production, US jobless claims, and that evening we have Japanese household spending data. And then Friday, we get the first non-farm payrolls number of 2025. It's the last of 2024 in terms of how the data applies, along with preliminary consumer sentiment data for January. Keep in mind, Thursday, January 9th is a national day of mourning for U.S. President Jimmy Carter, who passed last week. We're also looking at the NYSE and the NASDAQ close and a half day for bonds on that day in the U.S.